Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Love and Marriage DC. This is season 2B, episode 13. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video. Also, subscribe to my channel. You can share this video and also leave your comments below. All right, so we're going to start off where we left off on last episode. And we're at the gym. And they're talking about Cliff's situation with this throuple. Black is giving a little bit, or trying to understand because they got him talking and stuff. And basically, Cliff is just like, he isn't worried about nothing. Then they get into the whole Ashley and Joy situation. And they're explaining the whole situation to Black. He's seeing what Quick is saying. Quick is going on with Ashley and Joy were not friends. And if you didn't want anything to be exposed, you didn't tell anyone. Cliff is at the angle of, if I told you something, I'm still trying to build a relationship with you, and you went on ahead and said something about it. I'm not, and you know I go out for the Silvers. I'm just going to say no, Quick. Some of the specifics of everything, I mean, it really wasn't Ashley's business to tell. If I look at it from a realistic standpoint, if my best friend asked me, are they married because of this, that, I can still see myself saying it. After she did say it, she did go to Joy about it, which is, I think, still a little bit, I think that she was being accountable for what she did, and she knew it was going to be on camera. And then she also knew that now you're going to be questioned about it. I still think that it's weird that it's just about Ashley and what she did. When are we going to talk about you two lying? And it's just so, it's so private. And I don't get that, because you lied to your employer. You lied to some of your cast. You lied to your audience. And I think that that's what's going on here. Like, I don't get that. It's just like, everything is on Ashley. Yes, she did F up. I think that if this was off camera, it wouldn't have been an issue. But now that it's been exposed, it's going to be shown. I mean, people could have made their guesses and just assumed anyways. But I'm going to say, and just put my foot down, it was wrong for Ashley to say, because it wasn't her business to say it. However, if I had a best friend, I probably would be saying it too. Just probably not on camera. So, of course, Clifton is annoyed that Quick is trying to take up for his wife, and he's trying to say this, da-da-da-da-da. I can't say that Clifton is wrong as far as how he's defending his wife in this whole situation. We don't even know if this dude is mad or not. It's all about an Ashley and Joy situation. That's why it's so weird. These folks are playing off of a storyline and are not giving their real emotions. That's why I'm like, so are you mad, Clifton? I mean, we heard you give some exhales, but it's like, what? Are we going to see your family pretty soon? Are you going to break it to them? Are there going to be some phone calls? Are we going to see your children? What are we going to see about you guys? That's the thing that is so weird, because you really don't have, as of yet, it's only been 3 episodes of part B. You're not really telling your life. It's just basically whatever storyline is coming up, you guys are kind of running through the daisies, through the flowers or the fields, through that. I'm just letting you know, I'm not attached to the petties, because there's nothing that they're really giving as far as their life. It's a reaction to other things that are going on. That's my feel. All right, so we leave there and we go to the Tylers. The Tylers are in a pet shop. I'm calling her Mama Tyler, and I know it's not. I think her name is Lee. I think it's Mama Lee. But I'm going to say Mama Tyler because I don't remember right now. They're going to the pet shop, and it's to get some food for a dragon that Mama Tyler got. I said, wow, interesting. Like, she's had it on her what do you want to call it? Her shoulder and all that. Like, they do have some wild type of animals that live in their home. Of course, their dogs are there. And they had a hoedown for her birthday last part A of the season. So they're there trying to get the right type of food because the dragon has really grown in like 7 months, and it looks like he's overgrown for his age. So they get on the topic of the throuple situation. Irena feels like what she's seeing online is inappropriate, and as a wife and the things that I've gone through, it just don't look right. And Jamie was like, yeah, that's the same conversation that we were having at the game, da 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 da. So she was like, I'm going to have a talk with Joy and just see what she thinks about it, and that's just that. All of a sudden, things just spiral, and all of a sudden that they were triggered. I think when Irena said, I've been through similar things, then Jamie starts saying, you're a hypocrite. And then Irena's like, how? Well, about your whole situation that happened with your friend, da 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 da. It's a business partner that Irena had where this guy was posting pictures of him and her, congratulating her, happy birthday, sis, and da 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 da. It got to the point where Irena was just asking, do you think with the whole with the whole Clifton and Carmen situation, does it look inappropriate? Jamie wouldn't answer the question, and Irena was like, answer the question. That's all I asked, So it turned into a personal issue, and we're looking like, whoa, and they're about to really get heated. And Jamie was like, my temper, so let's not go there, da 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 da. So for some reason, Irena is defined as crazy, but Jamie, you did stuff and you said stuff to trigger her. Now, maybe you were trying to get back at her for trying to mention the stuff, or just in a general way, because for some reason you mentioned her stuff, and she did say this, I don't mention your stuff, but technically you did, Irena, but whatever. So as they're arguing in the pet store, Mama Tyler was like, who's paying for this? Basically, let's get over this. So Irena walks outside, and Jamie ends up, I guess, paying for everything. They go outside, her and Mama Tyler, and he's asking, where's Crazy at? And then she's like, oh, there's Crazy. Then he tells Mama Tyler to go over, go to the car, blah, 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 blah. So they proceed to have more of an argument. And it's just basically, why are you bringing this stuff up? I asked a simple question. You couldn't even answer that. Da, 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 da. It wasn't supposed to turn into the Jamie and Irena show. So obviously there's something more deeper, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. Ashley goes to, who should I talk about first? Yeah, I'll talk about Ashley. Ashley, she goes to the doctors. She's having trouble sleeping. She can only sleep for like 45 minutes a night. That is bad. She's being treated for depression. She has medication for that, and anxiety. Right now, the doctor is going to take her through a process to figure out what is going on. So it's going to take some tests just to figure out what could happen so she can actually sleep at night. She does the melatonin. She does some of the more common things that we know. So it's interesting to see someone go through that, and because I see a lot of people, even on social media, that have these problems, and possibly people need to check out with a doctor just to see what's going on. So then we move on to Irena and Joy. All right, so Joy and Irena, they meet up, and they are having this photo shoot. And it's a bestie photo shoot. She said, I'm just doing something different. Joy is. And I haven't seen my girl in a while. Okay. So a photo shoot? Okay. For what? So basically, if you don't know any of the backstory, what has happened is that there was a photo shoot scandal. The cast, the ladies, they were taking photos. And what happened is Joy ended up posting a picture that did not include Sherelle in it. And there had been a lot of backstory or in the background drama. It's not going to show on TV. I don't know why. But I feel like this was in response to whatever happened with this photo shoot that they did have. I guess like a week or so ago. But you can check out Ashley Winter's reviews that they do live, and definitely there was drama happening behind the scenes, but it's just going to be drama with Ashley on the show. So they do that, and then Joy, Irena does say, hey, I see this stuff about Carmen. Irena says, I like Carmen. I've been around her, and it's good. Cool. I think that how things could look to the public, you might want to get a handle on it. And long story short, basically, Arena's like, we good. So now I'm trying to figure out why is this going to be a longer storyline for the rest of the season. Why? Clifton basically said they good, and Arena said, and Joy says that they're good. And they said, well, we're not really worried about that, because if people want to say something about me, they can say something about Ashley and Alicia. They might be fingering each other. Look at them with their tattoos that they got. What did Ashley have to do with that conversation? I mean, people could say that you and Arena got something going on. Why are y'all having a photo shoot as friends? This isn't some type of Instagram selfies. Why can't you use that as an example? That was a little bit interesting. That's why it seems like there's something else being plotted on behind the scenes, and then they bring it to on camera, because it's like, what? It didn't even make sense. Anyways, we move on back over to the Tylers, and they bring over the lady that came during season 1. I forgot her name right now, but basically to talk out the problems. She's noted as a therapist, but she's not. She's more of that healer type person, and they just talk through the problems, because Jamie loves bringing up what happened 5 years ago with Arena's business partner that he feels like never should have happened in the first place as far as their partnership, because what he thought was inappropriate was inappropriate. Arena was like, well, you've done stuff in the past too, and I don't bring that up, and one thing happened, and he always brings it up. So we're finding out that Jamie and Arena are sweeping stuff under the rug and never really deal with stuff. So at any point, they can use stuff against each other, and it looks like Jamie does it the most. That's what it looks like. Maybe there's more. I'm sure Jamie will say something like she does it too. And the healer was like, you bring this up all the time. Are you wanting a happy marriage, or you just want to be right in the whole situation? I want a happy marriage. And then she said, stop bringing it up. Okay. It took her to say that, though. It took her to say that, because you brought it up unprovoked. So they hug it out. I think that there's more to whatever has happened in their marriage. Don't know if they're actually going to get into it, but we shall see. All right, so Quick has a whole box seat or suite for the Washington Wizards game. Quick wants to invite everyone. Really, Ashley doesn't want everybody to come, meaning Joy and Clifton, because it's like, why are you inviting them? I'm their enemy, so why are they coming? At the end of the day, Ashley said, invite who you want to invite. Now, people are trying to say that's an ice out. No. We don't get along. We're not having a conversation. It's none of that. And then stuff's getting added on as time progresses. Why do I want to be around someone that says I'm their enemy, and now that I'm jealous of them? So anyways, the gang. Of course, Quick and Ashley are there. Quick says that he sent a text to everyone, inviting everyone. Nobody actually said that they were coming, but everybody ends up showing up. Anyways, Alicia shows up first, and she's dressed in I'm going to be a basketball wife attire. They make this little joke about whatever, blah, 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 blah. They talk about Clifton and this whole jealous situation. Then the Tylers come. Then the Pettys come. Ashley said that Joy said that she sent Ashley a message, and Ashley didn't respond. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, just give it time, blah, 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 blah. So we get to the game. They come in, and they give this big hello. The Pettys do. The Tylers are the only ones to respond. And, of course, they feel like there's something off because Ashley and Quick and Alicia aren't saying anything to them. Well, kind of like a switcheroo, because you didn't come say hi to her when you came into her party. So it's like, there's stuff that's wrong in this whole equation that needs to be fixed. So nobody's really saying anything. And then Jamie jumps up and says, there's an elephant in the room. Does anybody have anything to say to one another? And Ashley goes in and says, yeah, I do. I heard that you said that we were jealous of you. And what do I have to be jealous of? And then at this point, well, we don't need to talk about this now. I was like, wait, no Tylers. And Jamie started it, and Arena was like, because Arena was like, what do we need to fix it? How do we need to fix this? What do we need to do? And then when Ashley said what she needed to say, now, maybe this isn't the time to say all this. I'm like, no, y'all open this up. Y'all got in between this and whatever. So then Joy asked, you want to go step outside so we can talk? And Ashley says, sure. So they do their thing, and they go outside. They start talking and going over the matter of events that's happened. And Ashley's like, it's been over a month that we haven't been speaking to each other, da-da-da-da-da. You come into my house very disrespectful and you wanted to start something. And she said, well, no, I had every intention to come into the party of just clearing the air and we go on about our business. I don't think you did, Joy. Because of how it's like you pulled a stunt. And the more I keep looking at you and seeing how you actually came into the party, nobody knew you were coming. We even learned at the live that was done last night, production asked you to come and you said no. They weren't requiring you to come, didn't make you come or anything. You came on your own at the spur of the moment. But Irena knew, after all. So it does seem like there's some plotting. And maybe you weren't doing that, but it's how it looks. At the end of the day, they go back and forth, blah, 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 blah. And they decided that they're not going to be friends. And then Ashley kicks them out of the box. She goes back outside. Clifton now wants to talk. I guess Quick isn't there or whatever. So Clifton tries to get his face. It's like, why are you leaning in? Ashley at this point saying, back up, Ashley. What do you, back up, Clifton, da 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 da. So that's how we end the episode. It's like, Clifton, what's going on? Looked like you really wanted to get into a fight. Like, I don't know what was going on there. But anyways, you guys can tell me what you think of this episode. Everything seems like it's Ashley's fault, but it's not. I still say, you know what, Ashley, it was wrong to say it. You did say it. You've apologized for it. She even said, you know, I've seen the hurt in your eyes and in the pain in your face. And that's why I immediately apologized to you. Like, she was taking accountability even in that moment. I guess she just, Joy didn't take it that way and has a problem. And doesn't think that it was sincere. I don't know. People don't know what you actually want as far as an apology. So whatever. Tell me what you think of the Tylers. You think there's more there that we're not being made aware of? Just let me know. Oh, the Silvas did have a conversation. You know, Ashley said, I do want to speak with Jamie, little Jamie, again, you know, to let him know. It just seems like that there is more pain. Like he's hurt about something. And she just wants to offer her hand saying, I understand, I've been there, da 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 da. Obviously, the Silvas do care for them, no matter what's going on. And even what I saw on Twitter last night, little Jamie was saying, get rid of the Silvas off the show. If they get rid of the Silvas, there is no show. Even with the Tylers there. Because the Tylers aren't saying, they're not disclosing everything. And both you and, what's-his-face, you and the Petties will not be able to carry the show. Period. Anyways, that's all I do have. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Until next week, peace.